Welcome back to the channel. So, just before Christmas, Carpuride reached out to me and asked if I'd like to test their new W702BS. Now, the 702BS is the latest release from Carpuride. It's the 7-inch BMW version of their popular CarPlay screen. It's also available in a 5-inch version, but it now integrates the BMW Whizzy Wheel, or as we know it, the Wonder Wheel. So, of course, I was only too grateful to receive one and to be selected as the first few to get these out on the open market. And having looked at it, yeah, it looks a very good piece of kit. But we'll get into that later when we go through it. Now, the unit is very similar to the 702 Pro, not a lot of difference there, apart from it now has a new mounting system on it. It has an integrated mounting bracket that clips into your Garmin mount, and it just makes the unit a little bit more solid, and it also fits a little bit closer into the mount. It doesn't stick out as much. Yeah, it's ticking boxes already for me, I've got to say. Now, if you think back to my previous video where I did a review on the W702 Pro, I did say in that video that Carpuride would possibly be working on something like this, and they needed it to bring it up and to bring it into line with other units out there on the market. Well, they've done it, and I must say I'm quite impressed with it. It's certainly a very, very good unit. So we'll get it out on the bench, we'll have a look at what you get in the box, we'll have a look at the unit, and we'll compare it to the Pro version. I'll show you them side by side, and yeah, let me know what you think, guys. This unit with the NJWMOTO discount of 30% comes out at about 240 UK pounds, which at that price point, what can I say? It's an absolute no-brainer, guys. It is a game changer. So not only is it fantastic value for money, you'll see when we get going in the video that it's also very functionally capable as a CarPlay mirroring device. And don't forget to use the affiliate link and my 30% discount code if you decide to order anything from Carpuride. It really helps the channel. And finally, before we go into the unboxing and having a look at it on the bench, I'd just like to say thank you very much for everybody that keeps returning and watching my videos. And I know I say it every time, but I really mean it. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing and commenting. I love answering your comments. Keep the comments coming. So yeah, thanks ever so much. Let's get it out on the bench, let's unbox it and have a look at what we get, and then we'll go through some setup. So let's take a look at what arrived today, the new Carpuride 702BS. So let's get it out the box and have a look and see what it looks like, see if anything's changed on it. So as you can see, first time open, still got its cellophane on. So let's have a look and see what this new device looks like. Plastic to one side. Stiff box. There we go. From taking the foam out the top, it just looks like 702 Pro, but right, so there you go, guys. New bracket on the back. So this is a new mounting plate on the back of the 702. Yep, 702BS. There's not a great deal in the box, guys. All you're getting in this kit is a an instruction manual. Let's have a look through it, shall we? It looks like the interface has changed on it slightly as well. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, this is the one that does the Wonder Wheel integration. Absolutely brilliant. So now we've actually got a 7-inch screen, BMW compatible, and it's got the Wonder Wheel integration. Now that mounting does seem very, very solid compared to the earlier one. Let me just get the W702B Pro out, and I'll compare that with you. I'll show you the difference in the brackets. So this is the 702B Pro, the previous version, and as you can see, the Garmin adapter is mounted on a post on the back of the unit, where it appears that Carpuride have made a bespoke mounting now that fastens to the back of the unit. So yeah, let's get this in the bike and see what it's like. Yeah, nice looking unit. They could go a little bit further, put some black screws in. I think that'd just help enhance the quality and looks of things a bit more with black screws. It's not a deal breaker, guys, but obviously being an engineer, I do pick up on little things. Got your standard on-off button there, which is the same as the older one, and you've got your cover there for your SD card slot. And we do have some tape sealing over the connector on the back. And yeah, you do also get a rubber seal to keep everything nice and watertight. It looks like it's based on the W702 chassis, because it's still got the bung there that carries the cable. But you can't blame them for using the same chassis. They've already got this, and it's proven to be okay. It's proven to work. So yeah, what can I say, guys? I'm excited to get this on the bike and see what it works like. As you can remember before, the value for money for the Carpuride stuff was absolutely top of the drawer. It were, you know, absolutely brilliant value for money. And I think this is, with the discount code, is coming out at about £240. Well, what can I say? £240 for a 7-inch CarPlay device that's got Wonder Wheel integration. Yeah. So let me know what you think to it, guys. It's definitely so far getting a thumbs up from me. Yeah, let's get it on the bike and give it a try. Okay, so we're going to get the 702BS, the new version, and we're going to try it in the Garmin mount, mounted on the bike. So make sure that your long slot's to the bottom, and we'll see how nice it clips in. Very positive. Nice solid click there as it went in. Put the lock on, turn the key, and yeah, very firm that, guys. Very firmly fitted. Absolutely superb. Don't know whether you can see that, guys, but it's from a rider's eye point of view as well. It's definitely the height of it is going to be absolutely perfect as well. It's not going to block your TFT, as that was a modification that was made to the 702 Pro where they raised it up. I think they have actually lowered this down ever so slightly, but to be fair with you, the 702 Pro was quite high, but I think this 702BS is absolutely perfect, guys. So when we get the unit powered up, the first thing we'll do is we'll go and look at the audio output for the Bluetooth search, and as you can see, that's currently searching. Now if I bring my iPhone into shot there, you can see it has found Carpuride 1E79C0. I'll then click on that, and it has asked me for a pairing key. which it does match. I will then ask it to pair and allow it to sync contacts. You can see that that has now connected to my mobile phone via CarPlay. We'll then try to use the wonder wheel. So we'll hold the menu button up, it goes over to navigation, and as you can see, when I move the wonder wheel, it is now highlighting the bit that I want to get to. Now if I flick that to the right, it should select it, and that is indeed exactly what it's done. So now we have wonder wheel integration on a Carpuride 7-inch screen. Absolutely fantastic, and it is that easy to set up, guys. Absolutely simple. I do say as well, looking at this screen, it's absolutely pin sharp is that screen. It's very, very good. Absolutely superb, that screen. So let's go back out of here, navigate back to the main menu, and as you can see, guys, yeah, you just scroll through to where you want to go, and then select the app that you want to select, flick it to the right, and away you go. So I would imagine if you long hold to the left, it will take you back to the main Carpuride menu. So one thing you might want to change on this, guys, and I find this always works better. If you have it in iPlay Auto, my mobile phone is the master, my helmet is coupled to my mobile phone, and then it uses this device as the mirroring device. BT Trans, you couple up two headsets to it. I wouldn't recommend you use that setting because it does seem to cause problems. Just to go over a few things, there's the brightness button there, guys. You can set that to manual if you want, so you can just adjust it yourself, or you can flick that little switch at the end there. That puts it into automatic mode for the brightness. You can then go into, you've got your equalizer settings, you've got your sound settings, although the way I've got this set up, the sound and volume settings will not work through there because I'm using my phone directly connected to my headset. So, but I do find that the most reliable way. Go back out of that. What we've got to change the background on the unit. Go back to home. This is the main menu with the data coming through from the bike. You've got your fuel level, your temperature gauge, your front and rear tyre pressures, gear selector, miles, and your RPM counter and your lean angle sensor. Another nice little touch is it tells you when you're in nav mode. You've got your time to change between miles per hour and kilometres. You just simply hold your finger on the screen for 5 seconds and it changes to kilometres, or hold your finger on the screen and it goes back to miles. So that's another top tip for you there, guys. Another nice little feature. What else we've got? Go back to the main menu. I don't think there's really that much else to show you, to be fair. I mean, in terms of the settings, you've got language, system version and factory restore. You've got the Wi-Fi settings for your CarPlay, and you've got Bluetooth settings, which tells you which, you know, you can go into your paired list. It shows you which phone's connected. It's as simple as that. It's really, really easy to use. You've got different modes on your dashboard as well. You can change this dashboard colour from a dark to a light colour, just like that. That takes you into your Bluetooth settings, the little Bluetooth icon at the top. And yeah, and to get back to CarPlay, obviously you would then just click on CarPlay there and you can scroll through. And yeah, quite smooth, quite responsive, just easy to use, easy to set up and easy to use. So I can't wait to get this out on the road, guys, and give it a little test, and let's see how it goes. But yeah, we've definitely got another contender here for the NJWMOTO scoreboard. So it looks like that's growing. Let's see where the Carpuride 702BS scores. Anything else you need to know about this, guys? Please put your comments down below. Appreciate all your comments and absolutely love answering all your questions. Till I get it out and try it, we don't know how well it's going to work, but if it's anything like the other version, but with the Wonder Wheel integration, it can't be a bad thing. And that screen is huge. It's a lovely, lovely size. I would say that my head on the bike would be about there, so if you're looking at that from a rider's perspective, you know, that's how you're going to see your dashboard. And I think that's certainly a very good outlook and a nice thing to have. Yeah, absolutely. So thanks again, Carpuride, for sending the 702BS. Absolutely stoked with it. Thank you. And let's take it out for a ride, see what it's like, and get it on the NJWMOTO scoreboard. So, here's a little tip for you. Now, if you want to change the image of that motorbike in the middle of your screen there, mine's set up at the moment on the bench with a power supply. To do this and to apply this image to your screen, I've used an old 16 gig memory card. It's recommended that you don't use over a 32 gig, I believe. So yeah, an old 16 gig memory card worked perfect. There is a certain size that your image has to be, and I used a PNG image. So what we'll do, we'll pop the SD card into the slot. Just push it in with your screwdriver, being careful not to chip it. And that's the SD card loaded. Right, so we'll go back to the home screen. Press the information button and tap the screen 6 times. And there you go. Your GS pops up on the screen. Look at that. GS trophy. Brilliant. Hope that makes sense. I'm going to show you another trick now. You see the Carpuride logo there? If you want to change that Carpuride logo, so what you'll do is you'll go along to this web address that's in the description. You then go down and select a model. I'll be using the W702 Pro because I believe that has got the same screen as what my new BS has got. I will then choose a file. This logo has already been pre-formatted at 1024 by 600. That's the size you need. So I'll choose that and open it. That'll then load that into the bin file creator. Then you download your logo from this link here. That will then go to your downloads and you'll end up with a file called isp_part.bin. All you do then, put that onto an SD card. Insert the SD card into the slot. There you go. And when that comes up, click tick for yes. It will go off. It will then reboot and you will have your custom logo on the screen. Hello guys, welcome back. So here we are, we're out on a cold 5-degree January day. Yeah, it's definitely getting a bit nippy, but here we are. We're out today and we're testing the brand new Carpuride W702BS. So, like we've said, new things about this unit are it's got Whizzy wheel integration, so you can now use your wonder wheel with this device. So the first thing we'll do is we will select the up menu button, which will then turn it into nav mode on the screen. And yep, we then should be able to move the whizzy wheel, and as you can see, it's highlighting the icons as we move along. We'll go down to Ways and we'll flick that to the right to select Ways, and there you go on the screen. Absolutely fantastic. And I don't know whether it's coming out on camera, guys, but it's quite a bright day today and this screen is absolutely awesome. You just can't beat that 7-inch real estate. That's a huge screen, lots of information there. This thing is it's just what this thing needed. It was great before with the Pro version, and now it's just, like I say, a game changer now. This is on another level. So the screen quality, I would say, is quite easily equal to the BMW TFT. Maybe not quite as sharp, but it's certainly not far off. And what we've got to remember here, guys, at this price point, if you use NJWMOTO discount code, you're going to get 30% discount on your purchase of your Carpuride unit. So at that price point, you're looking at about £240 for this unit. And at that price point, guys, you simply cannot beat it. It's phenomenal value for money. You know, now it's got the functionality of the wonder wheel. Yeah, I mean, what's not to like about it? Let's just select a route, a previous route. Where will we go? We'll go to Sherburn in Helmet, right? So there we go. I've just done that on the wonder wheel, and away we go. 25 minutes, 16 miles, arrival at 15:03. What's not to like about this, guys? This really is on a new level. Brilliant. Big screen, absolutely brilliant integration with the BMW. Fantastic piece of kit. What's it like with a leather glove? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can use it with a leather glove. When you're on the CarPlay menu, if you wanted to go back into the main menu, you would hold it over to the left. This would take you then into the main menu. You can then flick it twice, which would take you into the sub menu where it gives you the data from the bike. So you've got your fuel level, your temperature, you've got your RPM. So when you're in this menu, if you press your indicator cancel button once, you'll see it highlights the little box blue in the corner. You can then go into that, and that will give you your bike data as it reads directly from the bike. So indicator, press once, scroll across and select, and there you go. There's your bike data. And then after a few seconds it'll just revert back to the readout from the dashboard. So if you've been waiting for a CarPlay unit with a big screen for your BMW that's also removable and also has wonder wheel integration, this is what you want, because I don't think there's anything on the market at the moment that'll compete with it for the price. The Chigee, I've got to say the Chigee is absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant piece of kit. But to get that bigger screen, that real estate is just amazing. It's really good. It doesn't obscure your screen downstairs as well. And don't forget, guys,
you can actually get a 502BS as well. So if you don't want the big screen, you can have the 5-inch screen that does exactly the same. And I think, I'm not sure what the price is on that, but I'm sure it's sub £200. So again, amazing value. You just cannot knock the value with Carpuride. It works, the software's good. If I could knock anything with Carpuride where they need to get better at, is over-the-air updates. It'd be so much nicer to have this connected to the Wi-Fi at home, so that whenever there's an update for the firmware, you just simply connect it to your Wi-Fi and do your updates. At the moment, I believe you have to use the SD card in the machine to do the updates. But hey ho, it's not the end of the world. And the other thing is, while it's working, guys, why would you want to update it? So, you know, there's nothing more annoying than turning a device on that you want to use, and then it says, please wait, need to update, and it taking, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes before you can actually use it. So yeah, I can see both sides of it, but certainly without a doubt, this is it's a tremendous piece of kit, absolutely brilliant. The other good thing about this 702B as well is the BS. You do get the automatic dimming on it, so that's that little mark on the screen there. That actually controls the screen brightness. This is 1000 nits of brightness as well, guys, so you don't get much better than that on a screen of that size. Yeah, brilliant. It's maybe not quite as polished as a Chigee, but do you know what? I'm going to say it again. At the price point, you cannot go wrong. I do have a day job to attend as well, guys, so making YouTube videos is not just my only occupation, although I would very much like it to be. So please keep liking and please keep subscribing, and that dream could actually come true. But thanks for joining me to look at the Carpuride 702BS. Please don't forget to use the NJWMOTO discount code if you want to purchase one, and use my affiliate link to follow to the website. It all helps the channel, and it all helps to bring you even more content.
So, welcome back to the NJWMOTO scorecard. Let's run the Carpuride W702BS through the scorecard and see where it sits with the competition of Chigee and its brother, the 702B Pro. Right, first thing, build quality. Well, I've got to say that new bracket that they fitted on the back of it for the Garmin mount is a massive improvement. It's sturdy, it fits really well, it's not mounted on a post anymore. I really like it. I'm going to give that a solid 9 out of 10. TFT brightness. Now I'm not sure whether it's me, but it is 1000 nits of brightness. It does seem marginally brighter than the 702B Pro. But despite that, I am going to give that again a 9 out of 10. TFT picture quality. The picture quality on this TFT, I personally think, is better than a 702B Pro. It may just be my opinion, but I really like the unit, so I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. The TFT response. Yeah, it's very responsive. It's more responsive than a 702B, and I think I'm going to give that, let me have a think. Yep, I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Ease of use. Well, it's easy to use, it's simple, it's got the new interface, it's a great piece of kit. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. BMW integration. What more can I say? The integration is simple, it's easy to use, you've got all the interface for the bike and the Wonder Wheel. Absolutely brilliant. Solid 10 out of 10. Portability. It can't be any less than 10 out of 10. Gloved hand. Marginally better than the 702B Pro. So I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. Screen size. Absolutely brilliant. Again, a 9 out of 10. And price point and value for money. Well, what can I say? This is possibly the best value for money large screen CarPlay device on the market. So I cannot give it any less than a solid 10 out of 10, which leaves us at 89 out of 100. So the Carpuride, from my perspective now, is definitely a point up on the Chigee AI05 for BMW. So let me know your thoughts, guys, but that's where I'm getting it, and I think it's definitely a huge improvement over the 702B Pro, which also didn't fail to impress. So if you're thinking about buying this Carpuride 702BS, please use the link in the description and also use my affiliate link to take you to the Carpuride website. It really does help the channel and it helps to keep bringing you this content. Thanks very much for joining me. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the subscribes. I'm absolutely blown away with the channel at the moment. It's absolutely fantastic. So keep your questions coming. Thank you very much. I can't say any more, guys. The Carpuride 702BS definitely gets a big thumbs up from NJWMOTO. It is a fantastic piece of kit. And at the price point, like I keep saying, superb value for money. So take care, ride safe, and bye for now.